Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our Week 5 team builder for the RBL. We have so far been on a two-game lose streak, but they have been insanely close game. No, I'm stupid. We have been 1-1 so far, one with the old team, one with the new team. This decides if I was just a smart man to draft this team or smart man to just... That was stupid. I'm just kidding. But this is going to be a bit of a tough matchup, but I think the matchup's not too bad. You guys can hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the First Shocker crew today because you'll be feeling the king of the crew. Also, sorry if you hear any mini noises. My cat is chowing down on some cat food because he is really hyped. But we are going to get Fancy or Fancy City, whichever how he goes like, and his North Carolina Nehela goes. And this is his team roster. He's got Galarian Darmanitan, Drapion, Sylveon, Inteleon, Phalanx, Cursula, Steelix, Sigilyph, Bolton, and his Gmax is Gmax Flapple. Looking at his team, Drapion comes for Toxic Spikes and stuff like that. I believe Sylveon comes as a Wish support set with probably being Hyper Voice, Wish, probably Psychic and or Psy Shock. And then maybe Protect or Yawn, because I do not have a really good safe switching for Yawn on this team, so there's something I have to note with that. Inteleon comes as Life Orb or Expert Belt offensive. Inteleon is actually a massive problem for this thing. And if Phalanx is allowed no retreat, then no retreat Phalanx is going to be a major problem for this team to have to deal with. Cursula does have a strong amount of viability in this game because of the fact that it could come with this Perish Body ability. Steelix has some sense, but I really don't think we'll see it. I don't think it matches up too well. Sigilyph is another one that doesn't match up that well, but is like, eh. And Bolton, I don't really think comes at all in this matchup, to be completely honest with you. I'm not talking about Darm because I already know Darm's coming because, let's face it, Darm comes to every game no matter what. GMX Flapple comes to the fact that it's going to have a strong matchup versus people. The problem is Flapple has to run Dragon Dance, Wing Attack. It runs Wing Attack for the fact that it gets a speed boost. Instead, so it goes Dragon Dance with +1 with its Hustle and Life Orb, and then it just clicks back to Airstream. Excuse me. It's going to have its signature Grass type move, and now the one move he has to have is Dragon Stab. If he does not have Dragon Stab, he will lose straight up to my Haxorus in that sense of regard. But let's go ahead and just break down the team we have for you guys today. We have first off here Zen or Lucario with pretty much just dual stab for this matchup. Dual stab has like very little, if not no resistance on this team. We are running modest Lucario because we're going to hit as hard as we can. And I'm running Inner Focus this week. Now, the main reason I'm running Inner Focus for this matchup is simply for the fact that I would like the fact that if he tries to rely on getting the flinch with Icicle Crash, if for some reason he can't click Flare Blitz versus me in some way, he has to click Icicle Crash, and then I come out of this thing. I'm good to go now from right there. Well, Lucario is also rocking that black belt. Black belt, because he's got very little switchings to fighting types. His only switchings to fighting types on his entire team, as you can clearly see, is only Sylveon, Cursula, which we can use our Steel Stab for, and Sigilyph. Other than that, he has got no switchings to fighting types. And the best thing was our Steel typing, it pressures Sylveon from coming in this matchup. So pretty much my fighting type moves are just so spammable versus him in this matchup that they're so good in this game itself. So we're running Mono Smash Special Type enough speed to outspeed Flapple at a max speed variation before each Dragon Dance or anything like that. Vacuum Wave is always great priority, and Aura Sphere plus Flash Cannon, again, like I said, just dents this team's incredibly. Up next, we're running Rex here, and we're running a very unique Rex set. Well, not really unique, kind of like standard. We're running enough speed to outspeed Galarian Darmanitan's Choice Scarf at +1 with the speed. 16 is just really irrelevant. We're running the Roselli Berry, and I had debated this set a lot. I think my opponent is going to be Seed. Really sorry, guys. Like I said, long week, and it's 10:41 p.m. for me right now, so it's very tiring. When I look at my opponent, he's going to probably more likely prep for the fact that I will have Will-O-Wisp on this set, or either Yachi Berry. So that's going to do something. But I'm going to actually run the Roselia Berry, because more than likely or not, he brings in Sylveon every single time versus me, and what I'm going to do is I am going to click Dragon Dance again in front of Sylveon and click Poison Jab. And then whatever comes in, it's free game. I basically will kill everything at +2. There is no switches to the Hackstress, and I win this game. Unless he has Sucker Punch priority on anything on his team, Ice Shard priority or Aqua Jet priority and stuff like that if I'm weakened down. So there's that. I'm actually bringing like the Quagmire here, aka our Quagsire, with that Rindo Berry Underwear. Max HP, max defense. This checks and will tank on Galarian Darmanitan. I cannot afford to take Stealth Rock damage on this thing. If I take multiple Stealth Rock damages, then I am indeed in range of two-shotted by Icicle Crash. So that's something to be careful. Ice Punch, Waterfall, Earthquake, mainly physically offensive this week because it's just way better to hit its entire team. This side just checks it. Excuse me. Reno Berry is there so I can live one hit from the G-Max Flapple and then knock it out with a Ice Punch. If he's got Yachi Berry, that is a bit of a problem for me, so we gotta try to find out where that item is early game, if it's Life Orb or if it's Yachi, so it looks like that. And this needs to have its name, Chicks. And actually, I need to make sure I run Speed Calcs. Actually, I don't think I need to run Speed Calcs. We're next running Guitar Hero Toxtricity, which has been putting a bit of work for the team. It's picked up the most kills for the team, I think, at least. With 3. And we're running a very interesting Toxtricity this week. We're running Timid Nature with enough speed to where when we hit our shift gear, we are faster than everything in this team that is Scarfed. Except for maybe those Scarfers that we don't think about. Overdrive plus Boom Burst destroys this team. There's no switching. Silph Scarf boosted Boom Burst with this spread with a Timid Nature. Guarantee 100% will knock out the Galarian Darmanitan. And if he gets chipped down in any shape or way, then Overdrive at some point does guarantee knock him out as well. This Mon basically is going to hit so goddamn hard on his team. He's going to have no switches to this Mon. Even Steelix cannot safely switch on this thing at +2. And again, like I said, Overdrive, Overdrive, Boom Burst, Overdrive, 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 Boom Burst primarily probably. Overdrive, Boom Burst. There's no safe switching. I'm running Protect on there for 1, to stall out potential turns on G-Max Flapple, and to scout exactly what move my opponent wants to go for versus my Toxtricity, in case I know exactly he feels comfortable bringing in versus it. I'm actually running Hairstyle, and this is semi-weird, but it's going to basically be like the same set we were in last week. Except this time we're running Choice Scarf. We're running Adamant Choice Scarf, max attack with enough power to hit as hard as we can. With 40 HP, just need a tiny, tiny, tiny little bulk. And we're running enough speed to outspeed Galarian Darmanitan. So we're basically outspeeding his entire team. So if we see no Curse Law, I can freely spam Tail Slap on his entire team, which can cause a chance to flinch. And can be really awesome for that. His team just really struggles if we get rid of agricultural steel or ghost type Pokemon. We basically sweep with this thing at some point, so it's going to be really awesome. And our last month for this week is our G-Max Hatterene, which I think I've built pretty well. This is going to be a very semi-risky set to run with Hatterene. We're running Trick Room with Calm Mind and 2 attacks. Trick Room with Life Orb, Mystical Fire, and Dazzling Gleam. Mystical Fire is only there as a backup move for Steelix. Other than that, I am just spamming Dazzling Gleam. He has got no safe switching to this Pokemon, and once I get a Calm Mind up, I live any one hit from his team, and I can just click a button versus his team. Trick Room has to be played right, and I think I know how to play it right. We're running max HP, 180 in defense with the relaxed nature, and 148 in special attack. Basically, I'm trying to live at least one hit from Darm, get my Trick Room off, and then I'm just going to immediately G-Max and just click a move versus a team that we just need to. And this matchup is looking very semi-winnable for us, but it can also be very losable for us if we don't play smart. So it's going to come down to that, but that is going to be the team builder, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely leave a like, comment down below if you're already, and subscribe to join the First Shark Crew today. But until next time, guys, I am your hedgehog of choice, the Hedgehog 96 Hedgehog, precisely. and I'll